All right, so what we have here is a reproduction of a Remington new model Navy. Some people call it an 1858. That's not actually what they called it back then. And that wasn't even the year that it went into production. So this is a new model Navy. It's a 36 caliber, 6-shot percussion revolver. It's got slick shot nipples replacing the factory nipples. We're using a CCI number 11 percussion cap. We're using 20 grains of Pirate XP. We're using Wonder Wax lube, or lube wads, and for our chamber lube, not necessarily bullet lube, we're using Guns of the West, which is a 50-50 mix of beeswax and lamb's tallow. Don't mind. Okay, so traditionally, you would line up like this one-handed, and that's kind of the way that you do it. Now I see people doing this, okay? That's a modern way to hold it. If you want to shoot it this way, go ahead, but they did this. And a lot of people shy away because one-handed is, this isn't gonna have any kick, but it's gonna make smoke. And don't be surprised if some of these don't go off or it jams. If it does, I'll just step in and help out because they're finicky.
Old West technology,
Old
baby.
West technology.
All right. Just like that?
Kinda, yeah. Just in line with your body. Yep. Just cock it and go to the next one.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, we're gonna have an epic fail right here on camera.
Oh, there's like no recoil.
Yeah, but look at all the smoke.
This is awesome. Who needs 30 super carry when you got this, man?
I'm gonna have to take
Oh my God, where are my shots going? Am I even hitting the paper?
but since I didn't,
High and to the left, I think, and that's the way I shoot it. High and to the left.
I just thought you were
Oh man, that is so awesome, dude. That is awesome. Very, very cool.
It's a different feel, and with the smoke, it kind of gives you an idea what they had to deal with back
Oh,
then.
dude, I'll tell you what. Heck yeah, man.
And then just put it on half cock, verify that it's clear.
All good to go.
And those slick shot nipples, maybe they just need some time to break in. Maybe the protection caps.
Yeah.
See, because
Those are aftermarket. So,
yeah. And this is only the second time it's been used like that. But
Okay.
yeah, they're supposed to work. Explaining what I'm doing.
All right, so what are we shooting now? What's the next one? What we got?
This is the reproduction of the Colt Walker.
Okay.
We're using a .457 round ball.
All right.
44 caliber Wonder Wads.
Yeah.
Pirate XP.
Yeah.
I set the measure for 45 grains.
Okay.
And that's,
Such
I don't know.
a
I
small
don't know what I'm gonna what to expect with 45 grains.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to load these really hot, and when I do that, normally I have trouble seating the ball. I've already got it in there, and it's down in the chamber.
Okay.
So this says it shouldn't have too much kick, but I'll let you be the judge of that.
There you go. That's going to be the slogan for the show. That's going to be the slogan for today's gathering.
I'll let you be the judge.
No, it shouldn't have too much kick. I'll let you be the judge of that.
All right, so I have the pound measure set for 45 grains using Pirate XP. Got the aftermarket spout that makes it easier to dispense it. I'll go ahead and pour that in a chamber using a 44 caliber Wonder Wad. Just put that in there on top. Bring it around. Push down with the plunger. Make sure you compress it as far as you can. Bring it back around. It's easy to see because the wad is a different color. The powder and the ball are both gray. This is a .457 lead round ball. Just put it in there. Bring it around. Make sure that is down as far as you can. You want to get it compressed. You don't want an air gap in there. And then you just move on to the next.
There we go. So when we're loading my black powder, I'm going to use this video as an instruction on what I got to do to load my gun in the future when I take it out. So
I mean, this is a little basic, simple. You could skip the wad. And also at the end, I tend to use some grease on the end of each chamber. You do not have to do that. I would recommend it if you're going to be carrying the gun around.
Yeah.
If you're not just shooting. Some people load all 6. Some people only load 5. That's totally up to you. And of course, the last thing you do is put on the percussion cap, which can be somewhat problematic. It's a good idea to have a capping tool. There's different kinds of capping tools. Some fit better than others, like this one from Ted Cash doesn't fit the New Model Army and New Model Navy reproductions, but it should fit a Colt reproduction. There are other options out there, or you could just simply do it by hand by trying to work it on there with your thumb, or I always recommend keeping a pocket knife or a multi-tool when you're doing this. So it's time consuming, but and you have to clean up afterward, but it's fun. It's different, it's fun. It kind of throws you back to a time where things were a lot more labor intensive. They didn't have an app for this back in the day.
No, there's no app for it. There's an app to tell you how much powder you got to put in it today, but that's pretty much about it. So yeah. Dude, it's fun, man. If you guys have never fired a black powder revolver before, you have got to try it. Very low recoil, very comfortable to shoot. I am very surprised. The recoil in Old West movies, way more dramatic than it is in real life. Let's just get that out right now. So yep. All right, we'll shoot her here in just a little bit.
All right, here we go. 45 grains of Pirate XP. Now, go ahead, try it, Travis.
Oh, geez. Okay. All right. It's kind of.
It's on a dead chamber right now.
No, I understand that. All right. Here we. Oh my gosh, it weighs like 5 pounds.
All
right.
This is a heavier gun, so maybe not.
All right. Here, come check it out. I think we have a jam primer.
Oh no, I'm talking about.
Okay. And this is something that happens. Let's see. Yep.
Cap got stuck down there, didn't it?
Yep, somewhere in there. I'm gonna muscle it. All right. You're on a live one. Sometimes you can put 2 thumbs behind it and muscle it.
So how's the recoil feel on this one?
Find out.
All right, let's check it out.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, go ahead and cock it and go to the next one.
Holy cow, that's got a light trigger. All right, you got another primer.
Okay. So sometimes you'll get your pocket knife and have to fish it out, and other times you just muscle it. Yep. Do you see that fall right out?
It did fall out. I know a lot of guys pull it back and cock it.
This little piece here jammed it.
Yeah.
And that's why I might want to go ahead and replace it. Replace these stock ones with the slick springs. Now another thing too is, all right, so people say you have to put your finger on the side when. With these you don't. You put your finger up on the front.
Okay.
And the leverage. Okay, so you've got it like this for leverage to cock it. You also have it to make anything loose fall out.
Okay.
Now, that could make a perfectly good cap fall out, and now you just made a dead chamber. But some people freak out when you do this because like, keep your finger off the trigger. This isn't your father's Oldsmobile. Okay, this is a different, or maybe it is. It's a little bit different. So when you see somebody doing this, when they cock it, that's normal. That's how they did it back in the day. And although I have tried it where I put my finger on the side and you can, but it's like learning to ride a bike all over again. Yeah, see? Jammed up. All right.
Here we go. So you put your finger up.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, that definitely, you can feel the leverage of the weight.
As long as you're not pulling on the trigger when you're doing it, you're fine.
Oh yeah, no, it's got a very light trigger too. Woo. Nice.
All right.
Dude, that's
now,
awesome.
You shot the 36.
Yes.
You shot the 44, but the big 44.
Yes.
Yours falls right in the middle. So the cylinder isn't as long. We can't pack as much powder in here. And it's going to weigh more than this. It's going to kick a little bit more than this. It's not going to weigh as much as this or kick as much as this.
Okay.
So now that you've had this end of the spectrum and this end of the spectrum, yours should fall right into the middle.
All right.
About the only other way we could compare it is if I had a small little pocket model. That would be a whole different animal as well, but I don't have that here.
Okay. Well, I'll go grab my revolver and we'll do this.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay, so for capping, we're going to be using PCI number 11 percussion caps. Travis is going to be using a Ted Cash capper. This is a capping tool. You can actually put these on with your fingers or with a pocket knife, but it's easier with a capping tool, and there's different kinds of capping tools. Okay. There's a spring in here. Actually, you open this up. It opens like a clamshell. You put your caps in here all facing up, and then you close it and clamp down on this side of it. There's a spring you just push down, shake it, and the cap will roll down to the bottom, and then it'll simply go onto that opening that's cut out on the back of the cylinder, so you can get it there on the nipple.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
My hands are much smaller than Squib here. Squib's got these hard working
I've got
blue collar
Colt
hands.
Walker hands.
And I got 2/3 size Squib hands. That's what I got. So yep. All right. So number 11s you said?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's on there a little bit tight.
Okay.
Now, the reason I keep closing it up is so that the spark doesn't get in there and set the whole thing off.
Okay.
And so that moisture doesn't get in there, because the material in there that ignites is hygroscopic, and it will deteriorate it.
Yeah, I can load it with my little tiny fingers. I got my little obnoxious.
That's how I started out.
I got
didn't
those
get a capping
tiny,
tool for a long
tiny
time.
Sarge C4 fingers is what I've got. So. All right. Those little obnoxious hands. Obnoxious one, you know who you are. All right, cool.
Okay, so
All
you
right.
got all 6?
Yep.
All right, now the reason we're doing this is some people will take their percussion revolver when it's new, go ahead and fire just caps, no powder, no ball, just to burn any extra lubrication that might be in there from the factory or something like that.
Should I go and do that?
Yep. It's also a good way to demonstrate how to put the caps on.
All right. It's like a cap gun.
Yeah, it literally...
Oh, I didn't have it back all the way. Is that 6?
Yep.
Yep.
I
Okay,
go ahead
cool.
and put it on half cock,
Okay.
and then spin the cylinder.
We got some broken primers right here. There we go.
Yeah, go ahead and leave it on half cock. Put it on half cock. It's because it's new.
There we go.
Yep. And so okay, so what I do is after I've done, one of them just fell out into my hand.
Yeah.
I just go ahead and spin it to make, and there's another one fell out.
Okay.
And there's another one fell out, and that's what'll happen. And the gap right here, that's where they're stuck.
Okay.
Sometimes you can use a pocket knife. Sometimes you can just take 2 thumbs and force it, that sort of thing. So now we know we've got, if there's any excess oil in it, we've got it out. It's
gone?
So,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
So first you're going to get your powder measure,
Okay.
and you're going to read the graduations on the stem on the other side. Go ahead and turn this screw counterclockwise to loosen it,
Okay.
and then just push it until you get it down to about 30.
Okay.
You can, and then just tighten it down.
Okay. So it's got 30. Okay.
Yep, just like a tire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should I set the revolver in there? Does it fit?
Yeah, probably want to. If you have a stand, it's easier to load on a stand. You don't have to have a stand because you're going to want on a half cock. Yep. It's easier on a stand. You can even make a stand.
Here we go. Okay. Oh, locks
That
in place.
little
Okay.
groove there. This is supposed to be a one size fits all, but yeah.
All right. Now what do we do?
All right. So you're going to go ahead and pour this into. Just open that up. There's a spout on the end there, and it's just
Okay.
on a pivot.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and section it off like that.
Yep.
And now just go ahead and pour it into the
Pour
cylinder.
it into the first chamber that you're going to load.
All right, there we go.
And then if you want to use greased wads,
Okay.
Wonder wads, follow it up with that.
So I stick a wad in there.
Yep.
Okay, and now
Make sure you use a 36 caliber wad for a 36 caliber revolver, 44 for a 44, that sort of thing.
So now I just push it in.
Yep, take the plunger and push it down as far as you can. Make sure that it's compressed.
It is compressed.
All right, lift up the plunger, spin it back around. You should be able to see it
Yep.
pretty well with it. No,
Should I go the other way?
yeah.
There we go.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Okay.
And then,
Oh, I gotta grab my bolt.
or you can use those. Oh, no, wait. You're using 454. Yeah, we need 454. We've got 457.
Let's go
Yep.
ahead and use the ones that came with it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got so many different ones out here that, yeah.
All right.
So your 44 caliber black powder revolvers are actually 45. They're either going to be .451, .454, or .457. This was a 454.
All right. So just go ahead and set the lead ball in.
Set the lead ball on there. Spin it around to the plunger again. and then send it home. And it might take a little bit of effort. You're not going to break that handle, the lever.
We did it.
Yep.
She's down. Okay.
All right. Is it
And
down? Yep.
I got the lead ring too.
Yes.
So, all
and
right.
that's a good sign.
Okay.
All right.
Go to the next one.
Just repeat the process.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and do that, and then we're going to seal off the cylinder with what brand of wax? What are we using now?
So we're using from the Guns of the West channel.
Okay. Guns of the West. Yeah.
This is their bullet lube, but like you were saying to me last night, it really should be chamber lube is really what it is. And it's a mixture, 50-50 mixture, beeswax and lamb's tallow.
Okay.
And it's going to hold up a little bit better than, say, your conventional boar butter in high temperatures.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and repeat this, and we'll come back with some shooting footage. All right. All right. Cool. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna shoot. I'll shoot at our old the old target, and see how I do with it. So, all right, let's do this. Oh man. Woo. You know the smell of that black powder? It smells like cheeseburger cooking. It smells like a steak on the grill.
Nice.
Got a little bit of kick to it, but not much. All right, I got a primer that. All right, so talk me through this now. All right.
Okay. Let's take a look. The primer jam back here.
I had two of them that came off actually.
Yep.
So yeah.
All right. If you can cock it, go ahead and cock it. If you need two thumbs to cock it, do that to force it. Yep.
But once you do, it really dials in.
All right, we're good. We're good. Okay.
Like I said though, once you get it, you get it.
I mean, the feel of it feels kind of like it kind of feels like a 357 Magnum.
Yeah. Just
Stop for a second.
concentrate on getting the top of the triangle on the front side.
Get a
Primer
piece
was
of
falling
debris in
off the
there.
back.
Okay.
Primer was falling off the back.
Yep. And that happens.
Or at least that's what works
So I'm kind of
for me.
standing more facing forward like that than
Yeah.
sideways, but
Well, whatever works
Whatever
for you.
works, okay.
Whatever works for you. Shoot whatever way you want. I like the
that's it.
smoke.
that may be all six.
It may not work for me.
You guys with your fancy semi-autos. I'll tell you how the West was won with the shield. That's how the West was won. All right, I gotta let you do this.
I don't.
All right, last one. Awesome. All right. As soon as we go cold, we'll go check out my accuracy. Might be a little hard to see there, but you guys can see where my shooting went. That was the 6 shots at, oh, I want to say that's 10 yards if I'm not mistaken. So not bad, not bad. Seems like it shoots a little high, but I can live with that. Black powder, man. You definitely got to give it a try.